live in 5, 4, 3.
Let's begin, shall we?
This is the ideal time of year to curl up and start a new television journey. As the days get shorter and the leaves start to change color, our screens and our emotions are about to be captivated by the upcoming television series, Lessons in Chemistry, which is based on the best-selling book by Bonnie Garmus. This 8-episode limited series' first 2 episodes aired on October 13th, and now is the perfect moment to learn everything there is to know about it. The series, which is set in the early 1960s, stars the accomplished actress Brie Larson as Elizabeth Zott. Elizabeth is a talented chemist whose life takes a surprising turn when she decides to become a single mother and an unlikely star of a cooking show on television. Elizabeth's goal in her new position is to impart far more than simply recipes to a nation of undervalued housewives, and even the guys who are suddenly paying attention. Elizabeth's adventure into unfamiliar territory is teased in the show's premise. Pullman, well known for his part in Top Gun: Maverick, joins Brie Larson in this engaging series and adds his personality. The cast also features Thomas Mann, Stephanie Koenig, Kevin Sussman, Patrick Walker, and Naomi King, who won an NAACP Image Award and starred in How to Get Away with Murder. Who is Elizabeth Zott in real life? On the page and in the film, Elizabeth Zott's introduction begins in a different way. The book begins with her in the year 1961 as a preeminently depressed 30-year-old single mother whose daily routine includes waking up early to prepare her young daughter's school lunch. She would also include a note with some motherly advice for the day, such as, play sports at recess but do not automatically let the boys win. At the conclusion of the first chapter, it's revealed that she then departs for her job as the well-known host of the cooking television program Supper at 6. Meanwhile, the first episode of the series features Elizabeth at the height of her fame. The first few seconds of the first episode are taken up by the excitement before the start of the show, with fans lining up outside the TV studio to catch a sight of the celebrity. She's obviously not your typical domestic idol, though. Elizabeth asks several questions as she moves about the studio, such as, "Did you get the sodium chloride I requested?" Nearly 2 minutes have passed when Elizabeth's face finally shows on the screen. She has just stuffed a pencil into her French twist and is standing in a bubblegum pink kitchen set, ready to be a straight-talking guy who isn't scared to challenge the current quo for the housewives watching. Later on in the span of the exhibition, the insight into her life as a mother and her melancholy are relevant. When she first meets Calvin, the remarkable and lonely lab superstar with a propensity for rowing, Elizabeth is a talented lab technician at Hastings Research Institute, who deals with abuse and disdain from her male coworkers. They both have a bad first encounter because they're socially shy introverts. In the book, he refuses to share his excess beakers, which she nonetheless takes. In the television series, she breaks into his lab to obtain ribros. The two soon find themselves working together, living together, rowing together, and raising a dog, 630, together because of their undeniable chemistry. Elizabeth makes it obvious to Calvin that she has no interest in getting married or having children due to her job goals, as their relationship becomes more serious, and he accepts her statement. But much as in science, the unpredictable nature of life triumphs, and the second episode closes with Calvin being fatally struck by a bus while out for a run with 630. In the book, Calvin is walking 630 one night when he's struck by a police cruiser. After Calvin's passing, Elizabeth quickly discovers she's pregnant, without a job, and on the verge of parenting. We talked a lot about the death, about the timing of the death, and how much story we wanted to have before we got there, said Eisenberg. We're setting up all these possible directions Elizabeth may go in before the program even starts. One of them is this improbable love tale between these two individuals who initially fell in love due to their shared interest in the sciences, but later discovered depth in one another. But it's also about mourning and losing someone, about how they remain in your life forever, but also about how you move on. We talked about that topic non-stop in the writer's room. The specifics of the death didn't matter as much. Sincerely, I don't recall the specifics of why we made the adjustments we did. It was probably something that a dog could do. We probably desired Calvin to go on one of his runs. It was really all about the surprise, so hopefully it's completely unexpected. Trailer for Lessons in Chemistry. In September, a suspenseful trailer was unveiled, offering viewers a taste of what to expect. The teaser promised an enthralling trip through the tale of a strong woman who challenged her country to dare and be different in the 1960s by violating social conventions. Lessons in Chemistry was inspired by Bonnie Garmis's first book, which was published in April 2022. This book established a name for itself right away, winning the Barnes & Noble Book of the Year award in 2022 and being chosen as a featured pick for the April 2022 GMA Book Club selection. According to Bonnie Garmis, the tale not only provides amusement but also serves as motivation for women who defy the social norms of their time. American actress and director Brie Larson, whose given name is Brianne Sidoni Desaulniers, hails from the United States. On October 1, 1989, she was born in Sacramento, California. Brie Larson is renowned for her varied playing career, which has seen her play parts in a number of movies and television shows. She won numerous accolades for her depiction of Ma in the 2015 drama film Room, including the Academy Award, BAFTA Award, Critics' Choice Award, Golden Globe Award, and Screen Actors Guild Award for Best Actress. She gained broad recognition and appreciation for the role. Lee Eisenberg, We Crashed, Little America, a 6-time Emmy Award nominee, is the showrunner for Lessons in Chemistry, which is made by Aggregate Films. Susanna Grant, an Academy Award nominee for her work on Unbelievable and Erin Brockovich, and Brie Larson are the series' executive producers. Michael Costigan, Ozark, a teacher, and Jason Bateman, who executive produce for Aggregate Films. Through Piece of Work Entertainment, Natalie Sandy executive produces with Eisenberg. Lessons in Chemistry fails to succeed as a novel examination of female empowerment, in part because of how well-worn the plot is. Similar situations and themes, such as puritanical views on marriage and female sexuality, the heavy grind of new parenthood, and males who mock and sabotage women's ambitions, have been shown with a sharper feeling of concentration in other programs set in bygone decades. I can think of Good Girls Revolt, Mrs. America, Mad Men, and Glow. With the exception of highlighting how significant it is when women who are pigeonholed as mothers or wives are treated like the intellectually demanding human beings they are, this series, while entertaining and well-made, doesn't offer any new insights into the gender dynamics that stifled so many women in the pre-Ms. Magazine era. Nothing at all. However, it is not sufficient to make Lessons in Chemistry as essential as it would have you believe. Additionally, there is resistance to tightening up Garmis's book and getting rid of some of its excessively adorable diversions. This chapter, which is recreated in episode 3 with BJ Novak providing a voice to the shaggy pet's thoughts, is recounted entirely from the perspective of 630, the cherished dog that belongs to Calvin and Elizabeth. The series doesn't need a tone change, especially given the effort Lessons in Chemistry makes to create sympathetic new characters. Even while it's entertaining to watch, you can't help but wonder about the morality of a program that could have given Harriet King's character more time on screen but instead gives it to a dog who speaks like Ryan from The Office. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you found the video to be educational. Additionally, feel free to comment below in the comment section. Adios!